How much does Kuala Lumpur cost in 2025? Well, if you have a Google, you might find a few questions like Kuala Lumpur is expensive. Is KL expensive? Guys, hello. We are back in KL, somewhere we know very, very well. We have lived in KL on and off for the last maybe 5 years. We've spent a lot of time here. We were here during COVID. We've stayed in most of the apartments in Kuala Lumpur. But how much does Kuala Lumpur cost in 2025? Well, if you look on Reddit and a little bit of a Google, you might find a few questions like Kuala Lumpur is expensive. Is KL expensive? And how good value is it in 2025? When we first came here many years ago, we were absolutely blown away by the amazing value of this place and the high standard of living. It is incredible. It is one hell of a city that is so diverse and has some of the most amazing diverse food available. But how much does it all cost now? Now, you might see online all of these amazing places, apartments, condos, where people claim they pay very little. Well, today, let me show you how much it costs to be someone living in KL, not full-time, maybe for a month, maybe for a couple of months. We're gonna have a little walk around and show you what the cost of living in KL is like. Firstly, I just want to show you our apartment here. Now, this is our little studio apartment in KL. It is at the Chambers residence in Chow Kit. Well, Julia, say hello.
Hello. This is somewhere we never stayed before, by the way.
No, we've never stayed here before.
I don't think we stay here again.
So guys, I want you to quickly take a look at this. How much do you think we spend per night on this? It's got a nice view.
Ish.
You've got a sofa which doesn't have any legs, but that's okay. You've got a kitchen. It's not bad.
It did have legs in the listing photo.
It did have legs, and there was a little bit more. And most interesting part, guys, this bathroom.
So this was actually missing in the photos.
Yeah, no one wanted to show the bathroom, and I think I understand why.
Yeah.
We've actually got a little box on the sink hole because we've had cockroaches.
Here you go, your daily reminder to do pest control. I think some people do need it.
This is costing us around about £18 per night, which is absolutely fantastic, you might say. But this is an absolute bargain for KL nowadays, because on Airbnb or any of the kind of rental sites, you'll see the general going for a night in an apartment now is £30 plus, which means you're spending about £900 a month. In ringgit, you'd be spending close to 4,000 ringgit, 5,000 ringgit a month on rental. Now that seems like a rather lot than what people say online, because when you read online, they say rent apartments in KL cost about 1,800 ringgit, 2,000 ringgit, maybe 2,500 ringgit. But the truth is those apartments are yearly contracts, which means short term, if you're going for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, even 6 months, be prepared to be paying double what everyone else is paying, if not 3 times. Triple, yeah, exactly. This is Chambers residence. This is in Chow Kit, one of the tougher parts of KL. So you can imagine the rent kind of makes up for this. I'm going to show you. It does have a very beautiful communal area. Has a swimming pool. I mean, this is KL. I mean, to be honest with you, KL really does normalise this stuff. It's an amazing city, and so you get used to this. Of having a pool, of having a gym. But let's go and check it out.
Here you go. My favorite lift is the bill lift.
Right, so this is the communal area. Let's go check it out. There'll be loads of people. Oh, there's not. So this is the communal swimming pool here at the apartment blocks. Now, we've stayed in some amazing places in KL, some world class. Let me tell you, they feel like billionaire places in KL. This one is one of the kind of lower end ones, and you can really feel that.
It doesn't really have a view because you're on the 10th floor.
No,
I think the
don't.
pool is still okay. The
Still
gym is
nice.
quite nice.
Gym is nice.
I would say the communal areas are much nicer than the apartment.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
You can
Hello,
tell.
boss. This is quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just I think I think there was a lot less investment in the apartments than there was in these like facilities kind of.
But they're not bad for facilities, and this is the kind of stuff you can expect in KL.
Yeah, it's quite nice. Yeah, the gym is super nice.
The gym is nice too.
Very nice view. In fact, never came here. It's the nicest place in this building, and I missed it. Basically missed it. But
No.
she wants to do, and the baby's got a little map. Like, so
Yeah.
look at this floor in here.
Yeah.
Different from all the apartment floors.
Yeah, let's go down.
Now, like they have all these signs with
Oh yeah.
kind of like latest news stuff.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen anyone say now we're doing pest control on this day? I've never seen it.
This building in particular has a problem with pest control, right? It's got a lot of roach,
I mean, most
cockroach
schools
abuse.
do. I never see anyone advertising any pest control operation happening. Like it's usually something that happens at least once a month.
Right.
Like,
Let's go. So guys, we are going to be taking you out for lunch. How are we getting there? Well, you can either take the LRT or we'll take the we'll take Grab. Now, Grab is a really funny one because traditionally in Asia, Grab is seen as very affordable and quite cheap, but KL is very, very busy these days. So when we first came to KL 5 years ago, Grab was incredible. We had Uber, we had Grab, and it was just, the prices were just incredible. Now things have changed quite a lot, and the prices have gone through the roof. If you try and order a Grab during rush hour, anytime, in the evening when it's raining. So public transport can be very, very important in KL and be one of your top friends, because prices of Grabs can be quite crazy. You can use InDrive and other apps. The Grab we're taking now down to Brickfield is about a 10-minute journey. It's costing us 10 ringgit, which is actually pretty good. If you take the LRT, it'll probably cost you more or less half of that, but you know, you've got the luxury of riding in the car and to your destination. So.
Century, this one maybe. Go with Grab?
Yeah, okay, Grab.
9:58. Down here. It gets better on the weekend. So traveling by Grab is a lot easier on the weekend. Less traffic. The weekend. You got some.
Oh, we got someone. 7 minutes.
7 minutes. So. This area is quite nice actually. But yeah, because there's no Wi-Fi, so this is for people wait to get picked up after checkout.
Yeah, it's true.
Cute. They need a little cafe, and there's also a shop down here.
Right.
This is quite nice, Korean chain. Lovely, isn't it? So nice.
You do? You recognise? Yeah. That's very funny. Small world. Yeah, we're back in Malaysia for a couple of weeks, but very, very happy to be back. We love Malaysia.
Now it's Ramadan.
Ramadan, yeah.
And
Yeah.
you can get
Ramadan Bazaar, yeah.
variety food
Oh, wow.
in Pasar Ramadan.
Hey, the Pasar Ramadan is the best, yeah. Oh, wow.
Anyway.
We say it's the best time to be in Malaysia because it's when all the rare kuih arrive. Tepung Pelita, kuih bongkol, almond London, you know, bahulu. They all arrive. It's very delicious, you know. Beautiful.
We like Kuantan a lot.
Kuantan, very good.
Kuantan.
Cheriting, oh, bagus, yeah. Right, so guys, we are here in Brickfields. Now, Brickfields is synonymous with Malaysia because Malaysia is not just Malay food. Malaysia is also home to a big population of Indian, Tamils, and Chinese too. So it has got the most diverse cuisine in the world because it's got the most diverse local food available. So if you don't want to eat Malay food, you can eat Indian food. If you don't want to eat Indian food, you can eat Chinese food. But today, I want to show you food, really punchy food at an affordable rate. It's during Ramadan, so many of the Malay places are maybe a little kind of closed or not operating so much. So we've come here to Brickfields to check out some foodie options here. So let's check it out. This place here, it's a Sunday, so most places are closed. This is actually a mess. So we're going to check this out. So how much does food cost in KL? Let's find out. Hello boss, you okay? Have you got banana leaf?
Yes, sir.
Vegetarian banana leaf?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Okay. 2 vegetarian banana leaf. What do you want to drink? Teh ice? Kurang manis?
No sugar.
Oh, no sugar. Kosong. Teh ice kosong and teh ice kurang manis. Thank you, boss. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, boss. You pop it on as well, yeah, cool. Nice. Thank you, boss. Boss, do you have any more milagai? You do? They're the best. What's this one?
This one potato.
Potato curry. Okay, this one is good.
Okay.
Yeah? Thank you, boss. Thank you.
This one dal and this one.
Yeah, that is good.
Thank
Where are
you.
you from, sir?
From England. Wife from Italy. Yeah. Thank you, boss. So here is a real good example of Malaysian food. So here in Malaysia, they have a big Indian population. So you can find things like banana leaf here, and it's kind of classed as local food. And this is kind of how it's served. We'll find out how much it costs at the end. But nice. Oh wow. Very nice. Is it? That's good. We like spicy. Oh, that is delicious. This is what they call mormilagai. Okay. Oh wow. And what it is dried, sun-dried, salted chilies. Very, very delicious. And that's how they have these kind of dark colours. Wow, look at that. Oh, look at that. Wow. Very, very, very delicious that is. We've eaten Indian food all across the world. We've even eaten Indian food in India. But there is something about Indian food in Malaysia that just tastes amazing, and it tends to be the best in the world, in my view. Even much better than the Indian food I had in Chennai. Yeah. What do you reckon, love?
It's very good. Very nice.
Cheers, the marmalade guy.
But you give me so much rice.
That's a really interesting thing about food in Malaysia as well, because there is 3 different kind of, well, there's more than 3 different groups. When we talk about Malay, we talk about Indian, we talk about Chinese, there's also the Bhumis as well. But when you go to the different restaurants, you'll get different quantities of things. Now the rice in the Indian places, they tend to give you quite a lot of rice. It's really, you sometimes have to tell them to stop. In the Chinese places, they'll sometimes give you just enough, it won't be as much. In Malay places, it can vary. But generally, in Indian places, they give you a lot of rice. So they have also kindly given us something sweet as well, which is also always very, very kind of them. Because if I remember, when I leave places, they always give you something sweet. Here they go. Not always.
So usually in the Thailand,
That's true. In the Thalis they do. Look at that. Let's try it. Oh, wow. It's very milky, very sweet, but it's not overly sweet actually.
taste of rice pudding.
Right, so there you go, guys. That was 24 ringgit, about 24.60, which is about 12.30. Oh,
It's 1911 XR,
right,
which means it's
9.50 each.
yeah.
That's very good. So there we go. So that's 9 ringgit 50. That's almost £1.50
Yeah.
for or shy of £2 for food in Cal, which is
And then
very,
the
very
tea was
good.
about 250.
Yeah. So you can still eat very well, but guys, let me just say to you that KL is very, very diverse in the sense that you have very good value places like that. But you can easily walk into a cafe along here, and
This place is quite famous, no?
which one's that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Guys, you can easily walk into a cafe along here, and the coffee, the cappuccino, will set you back about 18 ringgit.
In fact, there's probably a next plan to get coffee somewhere.
Yeah, so let's go and find out how much coffee costs here in KL. It's very important because coffees are part of life. The cafe culture in Kuala Lumpur is very different to any cafe culture you've experienced anywhere else in the world, because the cafe culture here is more of a restaurant culture. A cafe in Malaysia essentially means a place where they sell coffee, but they also do food. It's very popular with locals for lunches, and they tend to do Western food quite popularly. Things like chicken pasta, you know, macaroni and cheese, all sorts of things like that, right? Malaysianised Western food. So it's very, very different to some of the cafes you might experience elsewhere. Oh, it's going to be hot. Look at all this lovely food. Wow. Wow. Yeah, we did it as a real. We came here a while ago and we had some nice, didn't we? It was nice. Even more. Hello, us. Hello. This is a curry puff. 2 ringgit this costs. Freshly cooked on the street here at KL.
Is it hot?
That is absolutely delicious. I've not had a curry puff in so long. Julie, you gotta try this. It's so good. You got the curried potato in there, and my gosh, the pastry on the outside is so flaky. Oh my lord, you can just see it flaking away. And look at that. Right, and then we've got the pisang raja, which is 180 ringgit, which equates to, how much does 180 equate to? About 30p, something like this, 25p. Let's try. Oh, it's so hot. Oh. Wow. So there's a queue for this place every day. Every day we come back, and they seem to always be working. It's a Sunday afternoon, and still you can get really good value food. Crunchy on the outside, soft, gooey, and sweet on the inside. Oh. So this is an Italian brand, is it, Julia? Illy?
Yeah.
Right. For a regular cappuccino, 17 ringgit. So that is over £3. That's about £3.
About £3.
£3.30, £3.20 maybe?
£3.
About £3 quid. It's about £3, which is almost on London standards, because London we pay about £3.50 for a coffee. So guys, this is New Central. We're just going to look around.
I'm going to get some Pericon and maybe sit down for coffee. Maybe
I had a copy in a little star, and I think they charged me £2. So you can understand the price difference. It's just like vast. And that's the thing you need to think about when you're in Malaysia these days, is Malaysia's incredibly good value, but on the other scale, on the other end of things, if you end up in the wrong places frequently, you will find Malaysia very, very, very expensive very quickly. Cappuccino here is only 13.20. That's about £2.80, isn't it? So there we go. So we are sat down at a coffee place now, and that is the price of coffee, 25 ringgit for 2 cappuccinos.
interesting.
So for these 2 coffees, you can get 2 meals and a drink for the price of this. In the grand scheme of things, there's one final area that we've got to kind of conclude on. We haven't done public transport yet, and we haven't done shopping. We may pop into a shop and have a look. But in the grand scheme of things, Malaysia can be incredibly good value. It just depends on where you go, where you shop, and what you do. In England, there is nowhere that you can get 2 drinks for the same price as a meal, unless they're alcoholic drinks, maybe. If you bought 2 cappuccinos in Italy, you couldn't sit down for a plate of pasta for the price of 2 cappuccinos. The same in England.
It's not a very expensive place. This is average, even below some places. There might be some. I think the cheapest we've seen in about a week is how much? Like
9 ringgit.
11 ringgit? No.
8 ringgit for a black coffee in Chowker.
Yeah, something like a cappuccino.
But if you go to the kampung places, you'll find the coffees will cost you about 5 ringgit, 4 ringgit,
We're
3
talking about
ringgit.
sitting down,
Yeah.
air condition, and places where you can do some work potentially, right?
Yeah. To put it into perspective, this is the cost of a meal in Malaysia. These 2 coffees cost more than 2 people eating a meal in Malaysia. That is phenomenal, really, isn't it? But this is not an expensive coffee, let me tell you. This is actually one of the more better value ones.
You've got no heart.
Oh, no heart on my one. Amazing, really. And you might say coffee is expensive in Malaysia. In China, let's say China, very good value for things. Coffee is very expensive because no one really drinks coffee that much, or it's still a kind of trend coming through. Whereas in Malaysia, you can find coffees for 2, 3 ringgit, 4 ringgit. So my point here is, it depends on where you go in Malaysia or in Kuala Lumpur. If you go to these kind of places, you'll find that the value is not much better than Europe. In fact, Italy is cheaper than these places in KL. But if you go to the places like we saw earlier, incredible value, and they are a very good representation of what most of Malaysia is like.